Yeah, so overblessed with talent everywhere we are, really.
That sounds exciting. When is that airing? I want to check that out. I'll post that on my show, on my spot. Too.
Kinshasa Junction is 10 till midnight UK time, of course, every Monday night. And it's always full of variety. I play music from Colombia, Africa, France, Poland, you name it. And we all mix it all together. It's fabulous.
That's about what 6, 7 a.m. our time for that show. 6 a.m. I believe is what you mentioned. 6 or 4 p.m. in the morning. But that sounds awesome, man. Because again, my brother being in Chile, I'll try and get some Chilean music. You said you had an influence on that too, huh?
Yeah. We've got a bit of Victor Jara in the station library that I play sometimes. A lot of Brazilian music. Got some music from all over South America. One area that we don't really have a lot of music for is Asia for some reason, but we'll get hold of some of that. I've got a couple of tracks from Asia. We've got some Ravi Shankar, bit of Indian music, but beyond India, nothing really.
Oh, I just got a brand new blues from Johnny Brogan in Chicago, and it's featuring Japanese blues.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if I'll send that to you. Yeah, I just got it. Just Delmark Records. Send that to me off of Delmark Records, and that's one of the cool IDs I got from those guys. That's always cool when you get that kind of stuff. Hi, Delmark Records on whomagoo.com. I'm like, wow, that just rocks. Breezy Rodeo sent that to me, the ID. But yes, Johnny Brogan just sent me that. It's in Roots Music Reports charts right now. I was playing it last night. I'll send you that. But that's Japanese blues artist, and it's a feature.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
fabulous,
cool, unique kind of stuff that he's doing. To again, as we keep talking music in the world, what we have today. When you're talking the world, it reminds me of the World Cafe. I think that's on public radio they have in the States here, but they would play that late Sunday night, Saturday night, the music around the world, and that's really cool, Miles, that you're doing that too.
Yeah, well, it goes back to kind of near the beginning of my radio journey, trying to spread goodwill and the things that unite us, to the world. The station I'm on, Jorvik Radio, we broadcast to York, of course, through the FM and online, and we'll have a listen again feature very soon. So if it is a little early for your listeners to catch Kinshasa Junction, very soon they'll be able to dial it up and just listen to it at will.
And Jorvik, that's JVOK, right? Jorvik.
Jorvik. It's the old Viking word for York.
That's right. Mr. Paul Wynn told me about that, the Viking. That's right. I love all that stuff. Not the Minnesota Vikings, the real Vikings.
No, not the Minnesota Vikings. They're relatives. They're great-great-grandparents.
Yeah. Here in NFL. Sports. Speaking of sports, you must be soccer, huh? Football your way?
Yeah. I love soccer, but there used to be a British American Football League in the 80s, and I used to play, actually, in the British American Football League as a teenager, just to keep me fit in between school for the rugby team. So when it was the school holidays, I wanted to stay fit for the rugby team, so I'd play American football in the school break.
Oh, man, that's good. Rugby. That's some serious stuff there. No pads.
Yeah. So, American football was a doddle for me at the time.
Exactly.
I was strong safety, I was.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to say back then, that's easy stuff. They're really not, tackling. But rugby with no pads on, you guys are serious all the time.
Yeah, it's good fun, though. We enjoy it.
Speaking of sport,
soccer's my first thing though.
Is it quite? You guys coming back now? How's it going with the pandemic? Are you guys all shut down, or things are happening again? Or
things are slowly opening up again. They've just started playing Premiership soccer matches, but with no crowd, and shops slowly opening up. Bars and restaurants are talking about the kind of feasibility of certain amounts of spacing and outside bars while the weather's good. All these conversations are happening. It's slowly opening up a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how things have changed in the last 6 months. And, you know, I
Yeah.
did my music show, 2 or 3 months ago. I started interviewing people, but I didn't know what to. It was so unbelievable what's happening.
Yeah.
You know, when the bars stopped and their work stopped and everything stopped.
And really tough for artists. You know, they can't go out gigging and they can't make that extra money selling T-shirts at the gigs. I was looking forward to seeing a band from Australia play, and then it all got cancelled. A band called Even As We Speak, very, very fine band. And I'm hoping when things get eased a little, I can go to Spain and see a great Spanish band called Melenas. The Primavera Festival had to be cancelled this year, but I'm hoping if I can go to next year's or even go before and see a gig, that'll be great. That's what I'm looking forward to.
And you sound like you have a great family. It's a family event, huh? Everybody goes out.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to foster a love of music in my young'uns, and of course, my partner obviously loves music. Hopefully, my oldest son, I'm going to get him into the studio soon and getting him into the idea of DJing. That'll be good.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, let's rock a tune right now. Traveling Riverside Blues. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Women in Vicksburg, clear on into Tennessee. I got women in Vicksburg, clear on into Tennessee. But my Flyers Point rider hops all over me. Over me,
Jose Ramirez. Thanks, Miles, coming back on the show. Yeah, I love that song.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, Jose Ramirez, Here I Come. All right, my friend, we have been yapping on here, having a great time. Hour and 10 minutes. It is 11:10 here in the States. How you doing, my friend Miles Nixon over in the UK?
Doing very well. It's been great fun talking to you and your listeners.
I know, it's
absolutely fabulous.
I have so much privilege and always honor. That's the other part of this independent radio stuff, is be able to meet people, talk to them, not only when the songs are playing, we're talking all the time, I mean, on air when we're chatting, but we get to talk, about a lot of things and meet people and be blessed with your talent and time to come on my show, man. Thanks, bro.
It's an absolute pleasure. It's, as you say, it's great to interact between music fans and share experiences and tales of this and that we've done, and it's just been fabulous to be here.
And it's just the beginning of this. Now, you're mentioning that, at your station, the presenters all the time. I also think that this is a great outlet for them. It's creative. It keeps you out of trouble, should I say.
Certainly, I would say there was an element of that when I started in hospital radio, I wouldn't say I was a wayward youth, but how teenagers are, and it helped that my mentor at hospital radio, a guy called Gary Burgum, it helped he was a teacher in his everyday job. So it was and he was a big Beatles fan as well. He is a big Beatles fan, I should say. He grew up in Liverpool listening to the Beatles in the Beatles era, so I couldn't really have asked for a better mentor in starting out DJing.
Yeah, and and everybody, the creative process, I see the list of all you guys that you have on your station, and and again, I guess the concept is touch one heart, touch one's mind with the song. And it's very blessed to be able to do this, and that you're doing, and us to connect. I'm in Milwaukee, you're in the UK, these times, now in the pandemic, we got, oh my God, the race stuff in our world. Are we ever going to get over this someday, bro? Are we ever going to go without colors and labels and stuff?
Yeah, we can hope so, can't we? I mean, it's a list of names that we can go back, well, it just goes on, doesn't it? I mean, through the artists that we've heard, the stuff that we've heard over the years, Bob Dylan, Hurricane, Sonic Youth, the line, I Believe, Anita Hill, the references have been coming and coming and coming over the years, and we haven't really traveled that far. Over on this side, we've had a Lincoln Kwesi Johnson, the late 70s and early 80s. He was talking about all these kind of problems back then, and these problems still exist, sadly. But hopefully we can move forward, share the great music, build understanding between people, and educate people that need to be educated, and more tolerance, and all those things that really should make the most of this situation we call Earth.
The ultimate tolerance is in the sound and the music that we hear. We don't judge at all. It's a complete, the sound of the songs. There's no black and white. There's no good. It's just what it is. And
it's weird, isn't it? Until very recently, people talked in those terms, and probably still do, in terms of, this, and this is black music. This, and this is white music. I thought that was a great thing about the Aerosmith Run DMC hit back in the day. It kind of started really smashing that wall down.
Yeah, it's all the same. And again, we've just been talking about the blessed I can do on my station, the Humagoo.com. By the way, that's just a nickname. I'm a big